So good afternoon, students. So welcome back to biochemistry. The chapter is vitamin. You have already seen thiamine and riboflavin. Thiamine is vitamin B1, riboflavin is vitamin B2. All are included under B complex vitamins. So they are act as coenzymes for some enzymes. So this you have already seen. Riboflavin has a dimethyl isoalexane ring to which ribitol, a sugar alcohol, is attached. So flavoproteins are enzymes containing riboflavin. So riboflavin in its coenzyme form, it takes part in variety of cellular oxidation reduction reactions or redox reactions. Okay, this you have already seen. So rich source of riboflavin is milk, lactoflavin. We call it as lactoflavin. Liver, kidney, yeast, egg, meat are rich sources. So milk is rich source of riboflavin. Lactoflavin, taking the benefit of milk, is beneficial for vitamin B2. Good source include cereals, pulses, fruits, vegetable and fish. So RDA is 1.5 milligram per day. Pregnancy and lactation requires more. Last slide I just given requires more, but you can take down 1.9 milligram per day. In general, for adult, 1.5 milligram per day. Okay, that is all. Pregnancy and lactation, as usual, for all minerals or vitamins required more. Okay, because of growing fetus and child. Okay, so coenzyme forms. Thiamine, you know that thiamine pyrophosphate is the coenzyme form. A coenzyme form of riboflavin is FMN and FAD. This again very important. You have to remember, because one short note, one word answer also you may get. For example, FAD is the coenzyme form of A, niacin, B, pantothenic acid, C, folic acid, like that you may get. So coenzyme form of riboflavin is 2, FMN, flavin mononucleotide, and FAD, flavin adenine dinucleotide. Okay, nucleotide you know already, again no need to explain. You already seen in nucleotide. What are nucleotide? Contain base, sugar and phosphate group. So FAD and FMN are nucleotide are coenzyme form of riboflavin, vitamin B2. They participate in many redox reaction, oxidation reduction reactions of carbohydrate, lipids and proteins, responsible for energy production. So only one or two example only I am showing here, because otherwise it goes somewhere else. So what is required only showing. So functions you have to show at least one or two examples. What is the functions of this? So if you are studying vitamins like that only, what is the chemical, just a name and all, great detail not required. What is the source, which food it is rich, and what is the recommended dietary allowance, then functions comes as a coenzymes. You know that most of the B complex vitamins act as coenzymes for some enzymes. So there are two enzymes, you know, FAD and FMN. We will see FAD dependent, flavin adenine dinucleotide dependent reactions, oxidative decarboxylation, removal oxidation reaction where there is a removal of now we will see FAD dependent reaction, oxidative decarboxylation. Okay, oxidative decarboxylation, oxidation reaction where there is removal of carbon dioxide. You seen this, I think, reaction previous. Pyruvate is converted to ethyl CoA plus carbon dioxide. This is one of the reaction comes under carbohydrate metabolism, where glucose is oxidized to pyruvate for aerobic oxidation where energy is required. So where pyruvate is converted to ethyl CoA, which enters TCA cycle. So again there is no point in explaining metabolism, you have not studied it. So just remember the reaction. See, this you already seen previous example, previous vitamin. So pyruvate is converted to acetyl-CoA plus carbon dioxide removal. Oxidative decarboxylation means removal of carbon dioxide. See here TPP also one, because thiamine you studied this reaction. So thiamine pyrophosphate also there, FAD also there, NAD also there. Okay, this reaction common example you can give. So pyruvate to acetyl-CoA PDH complex is a group of cofactors or enzyme PDH, pyruvate dehydrogenase. PDH means pyruvate dehydrogenase. So where you can see there FAD also there. So this is one of the reactions for FAD, that is the function of riboflavin, one of the coenzyme function. What is the coenzyme? FAD dependent reaction. This is one example we are giving as FAD as coenzyme. Okay, FAD is coenzyme of riboflavin. Okay, oxidative decarboxylation. Sorry. Second reaction, FAD dependent. See, succinate is converted to fumarate. Okay, this is a tricarboxylic TCA cycle reaction. Okay, first reaction is pyruvate to acetyl-CoA. Okay, second reaction for FAD you can give succinate to fumarate. This is one of the TCA cycle reaction, tricarboxylic acid reaction. Okay, it is a direct oxidation of glucose. TCA cycle. See, this is succinate. Okay, SUCCINATE to fumarate. FUMARATE. Succinate to fumarate. Succinate dehydrogenase is the enzyme. Okay, succinate dehydrogenase, that is not so clear, so I am just magnifying. Succinate dehydrogenase is the enzyme. Okay, so this is FAD dependent reaction. Second reaction, what is the first reaction? Pyruvate to acetyl-CoA. That is one reaction, one example for FAD dependent. Second example, FAD dependent conversion of succinate to fumarate. Again, don't write the table structure, just write in word succinate to fumarate. Succinate dehydrogenase is the enzyme where FAD is reduced to FADH2. FAD is converted to FADH2. This is the second example. Okay, this you have to remember, there is no other way. Okay, that is the one. So second coenzyme, which one? FMN. So let us give example for FMN, flavin mononucleotide. Okay, FAD is flavin adenine dinucleotide. FMN is another coenzyme of riboflavin. What is the function? See, L amino acid. Most of the amino acids are L amino acid. I told you once. Converted to alpha keto acid plus ammonia. So here enzyme is L amino acid oxidase. Okay, so this L amino acid oxidase require FMN as coenzyme. Okay, you know that what is coenzyme. Enzyme is here for the conversion of L amino acid. Most of the amino acids except tryptophan and all, most of the amino acid, L amino acid conversion, L amino acid oxidase is required. So L amino acid is converted to alpha keto acid. L amino acid oxidase is the enzyme. So this enzyme L amino oxidase requires FMN as coenzyme. FMN is reduced to FMNH2. Okay, FMNH2. So this is one of the reaction where FMN act as a coenzyme for enzyme L amino oxidase. Okay, okay. L amino acid converted to alpha keto acid plus ammonia. Okay, L amino acid oxidase is the enzyme. So this enzyme L amino acid oxidase require FMN as coenzyme, which enhance the reaction. FMN is reduced to FMNH2. Okay, understood? This L amino oxidase required FMN as coenzyme. So you have second example, no need, you can write in sentence NADH dehydrogenase of complex 1 of electron transport chain contains FMN. This is the second example you can give. Okay, NADH dehydrogenase of, this is the enzyme NADH nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide reduced form NADH dehydrogenase of, this is the enzyme NADH dehydrogenase of complex 1 of electron transport chain contains FMN. So what is electron transport chain? This is actually one separate chapter. Electron transport chain is required for the synthesis of ATP. Again, oxidative phosphorylation reaction where there is a synthesis of ATP. There are many complexes are there, complex 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in complex 1, FMN is the content. Okay, for which enzyme? For the NADH dehydrogenase of complex 1 of electron transport chain contains FMN. So electron transport chain is required for the synthesis of ATP. So again, details not required. Okay, so for timing you can just remember second example for FMN reaction or where FMN is involved as coenzyme is NADH dehydrogenase of complex 1 of electron transport chain contains FMN. Okay, so functions of riboflavin, FMN, FAD, two reactions you can give. Pyruvate to ethyl CoA, this is a common reaction you have already seen in thiamine. Okay, riboflavin also same example you can give. Second example is succinate to fumarate TCA cycle reaction where succinate dehydrogenase required FAD is converted to FADH2. So for FMN, this is the second coenzyme of riboflavin. Its function, one example is L amino acid converted to alpha keto acid. Okay, where L amino acid oxidase enzyme requires FMN as coenzyme. Second is NADH dehydrogenase of complex 1 of electron transport chain contains FMN. Okay. Now let us see deficiency manifestations of riboflavin. Symptoms are confined to skin and mucosal membrane. Chelosis, that is inflamed lips, means inflammation of the lips. This is one of the symptoms. Okay, chelosis means angular chelosis also you can see some books. Chelosis is inflamed lips. You know that what is inflamed? It is the immune reaction, antibody reactions against any foreign antigen in our body. If any foreign antigens enters in our body, there is antigen antibody reactions. For certain stage it gives inflammation, that is swelling or reddish color. Okay, sometimes pain, everything together called inflammation, antibody reaction against foreign bodies. Okay, mostly sometimes our own against our own body also antigen antibody reaction takes place, that is called autoimmunity. So no need to worry. Inflammation means reddish swellings, burning and pain, all together symptoms of inflammation. So inflamed lips you can see, chelosis is the term. Angular stomatitis, that is fissures at the angles of the mouth, at the corners of the mouth there will be fissures, means again broken skin with pain. Okay, is called fissures. Okay, these are the symptoms of deficiency manifestations of riboflavin. Chelosis, angular stomatitis. Okay, chelosis, inflamed lips, fissures at the angles of the mouth is angular stomatitis. Okay, both are together it comes usually. So next is glossitis. Glossa means refer to tongue. Okay, glossitis, inflammation of the tongue. Okay, magenta colored tongue means it is red tongue. There is purple red mixture is called magenta color. So purplish colored tongue usually because of the inflammation of the tongue. Okay, glossitis. That is the meaning of glossitis. In the exam, you can, if you just use the term chelosis, angiostomatitis, and glossitis is enough. No need to give write necessarily in the what is in the bracket. Seborrheic dermatitis. Derma means skin, titis means infection or inflammation. So seborrheic dermatitis is the inflammation of the skin, again rashes, reddish, itching and all it comes. Seborrheic dermatitis is the inflammation of the skin and corneal vascularization. Because of that, there is red eye. Okay, these are the symptoms of deficiency manifestations of riboflavin. Word you have to remember is chelosis, angiostomatitis, glossitis, and seborrheic dermatitis. Again, one more question, glossitis you may get. Glossitis is the symptom of deficiency manifestations of riboflavin. Okay, next is the niacin. Niacin, next vitamin is niacin. Okay, thiamine B1, riboflavin is B2, niacin is B3. All three are B complex vitamins which act as a coenzyme. So niacin is includes nicotinic acid. Actually, niacin means nicotinic acid, C6H5NO2. NO2 means here nitro group. No need to go detail. NO2 is nitro group. C6H5 is there, so it is a aromatic compound. Niacin include nicotinic acid, C6H5NO2, and its amide NH2 group, CONH2 group is amide, nicotinamide. Okay, it contains nicotinic acid and its amide, nicotinamide. So coenzyme forms of niacin are nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. If you are studying biochemistry, most of the times you hear this in metabolism. Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, again it is a nucleotide. Okay, another one, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. P means phosphate. So NAD and NADP plus are coenzymes of niacin, vitamin B3. Okay, so this you have to remember. Again, coenzyme forms you have to remember. One word answer. Give one coenzyme form of niacin, NAD you can write. If you write in word just capital form also NAD plus, you get the mark. No need to explain. Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, if you write, it is well and good. Nicotinic acid is converted to NAD and NADP by the enzymes present in the cells. Okay, actually it is nicotinic acid which is converted to NAD and NAD plus in the most of the cells using enzyme. Okay, much detail not required again. So nicotinic acid, coenzyme forms of niacin is NAD and NADP. Niacin, what are the sources? Yeast, liver, legumes and peanut. All are rich in protein. Okay, rich sources: cereals, yeast, liver, legumes and peanut. Moderate sources: milk, fish, eggs and vegetables. Okay. So niacin is formed in human during catabolism of tryptophan. So niacin can be synthesized in a lower amount in human body. How? By the breakdown of tryptophan. What is tryptophan? Tryptophan is aromatic amino acid. Okay, niacin is formed in humans during the catabolism of tryptophan. Tryptophan is aromatic amino acid. However, this provides only 10% of the requirement. Understood? Niacin can be synthesized in the human body by the catabolism of tryptophan, but it is limited, provided only 10% of the total requirement of niacin. The remainder must be taken from the diet. Okay, 10% can be synthesized by the catabolism of amino acid tryptophan. For every 60 mg of tryptophan, 1 mg equivalent of niacin can be generated. So outside source is required. 60 mg tryptophan can give 1 mg equivalent of niacin. Okay. So niacin nutritional aspect. RDA is 20 milligram per day in adult. Requirement increases during, as usual, during pregnancy and lactation. So they need about 5 milligram more, 25 milligram per day. Okay, niacin. Adult they need 25 milligram per day. Okay. So let us see functions of this these two coenzymes of niacin. Okay, this is the function actually, as usual you have seen in thiamine and all. See, conversion of lactate to pyruvate. Lactate obtained from anaerobic oxidation of glucose. For example, lactate is converted to pyruvate by lactate dehydrogenase enzyme, LDH. Lactate dehydrogenase is LDH. Okay, so NAD plus dependent enzymes. So what is this reaction? These two we are giving example for functions of niacin coenzymes, that is NAD and NADP. Now let us see NAD dependent enzymes. Okay, that is NADH generating, NAD dependent enzymes. So this lactate dehydrogenase is NAD dependent. So NAD is converted to NADH plus H plus. So conversion of lactate to pyruvate, one of the carbohydrate reaction. Second, see aerobic, this is just I am giving the hint. Aerobic oxidation, lactate is converted, anaerobic lactate is converted to pyruvate. Aerobic end product of glycolysis is pyruvate. This pyruvate is converted to acetyl CoA. This is one of the metabolic reactions of glycolysis. This acetyl CoA enters TCA cycle. See, for this pyruvate to acetyl CoA, you already seen these reactions 2 times, thiamine and this one, TPP, thiamine pyrophosphate. Again, same example we can remember. Okay, go back and see TPP, thiamine pyrophosphate, which is a coenzyme of thiamine, which is also involved in the function of conversion of pyruvate to acetyl CoA, where PDH complex, pyruvate dehydrogenase is the complex, where NAD also involved. See there, NAD, TPP, FAD all involved. So this common example you can give. One is conversion of lactate to pyruvate. This LDH or lactate dehydrogenase enzyme required NAD. NAD is converted to NAD and NADP. These are the two reactions where NAD dependent enzymes. This is the actually the functions of coenzymes of functions of niacin. That means functions of coenzyme functions of niacin. NAD have seen. Now let us see NADP dependent reaction. Before what you seen, NAD dependent enzymes. Next NADP. NADP also coenzyme now. NADP is second coenzyme of niacin. So NADP dependent enzymes, NADPH generating means NADP is converted to NADPH. Glucose 6-phosphate is converted to 6-phosphogluconolactone. Glucose 6-phosphate is converted to 6-phosphogluconolactone. This is one of the reaction of HMP shunt, starting HMP shunt pathway. Okay, this is one of the reactions of this HMP shunt pathway. Again, one of the reactions of HMP shunt pathway, glucose 6-phosphate is converted to glucose 6-phosphogluconolactone. Here glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase is the enzyme. Okay, so this glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase is NADP dependent. What is NADP? Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, which is a coenzyme of niacin. Okay, so conversion of glucose 6-phosphate to 6-phosphogluconolactone, which is a reaction of HMP shunt pathway, hexose monophosphate shunt okay, of carbohydrate. So everything no need, just remember the reaction. Example for NADP dependent enzyme is glucose 6-phosphate is converted to glucose 6-phosphogluconolactone, where enzyme involved is glucose 6-phosphate, PO4 means phosphate dehydrogenase. Okay, where NADP is converted to NADPH. Okay, This is 6-phosphogluconolactone. Okay. So previous for NAD, 2 examples is given here. Lactate to pyruvate. Lactate dehydrogenase required NAD. NAD is converted to NADP, DH plus H plus. For pyruvate to acetyl-CoA also NAD is required. So for example, for NADP, second coenzyme of niacin dependent enzyme is, that means NADPH generating glucose 6-phospho to 6-phosphogluconolactone, where glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase is dependent on NADP. Second examples, this is the one NADP. You can give is NADPH generating, means NADP dependent, okay. NADP dependent means NADPH generating enzymes, NADPH utilizing reactions, that is reductive biosynthesis. That is not required. You just remember NADPH dependent enzyme. HMG-CoA is converted to mevalonate. Okay, this is one of the reactions of cholesterol synthesis. HMG-CoA is converted to mevalonate. There is very long reactions, step by step synthesis of cholesterol. So this is one of the reaction. HMG-CoA, CoA means coenzyme A, is converted to mevalonate, where HMG-CoA reductase is the enzyme. So this HMG-CoA reductase is NADPH dependent. Okay, NADPH is dependent. Okay, this example also you can give for NADP dependent enzyme. NADP we can give glucose 6-phosphate to glucose 6-phosphogluconate, and NADPH dependent enzyme. As a second example, you can give HMG-CoA to mevalonate, where the synthesis of, this is one of the reaction for the synthesis of cholesterol. Okay, so that 3 name don't see. This is the first reaction you can give for NADP. This is the second example you can give. Okay, just remember the names only. So niacin, next is deficiency of niacin. Diet poor in both niacin and tryptophan, which is a cause of deficiency of niacin. Why? Because from tryptophan also, amino acid tryptophan, we can synthesize niacin. You have already seen 60 milligrams can from 60 milligram of tryptophan we can get 1 milligram of niacin. So diet poor in both niacin and tryptophan can cause deficiency manifestation. This is seen in population depend on maize, corn diet. Usually North Karnataka, some places they use maize. Okay, like wheat and rice, they eat maize, corn we call as a staple diet. Afternoon lunch and all they eat. Maize is deficient in tryptophan, that you have to remember. However, niacin is present but in bound form, which is unavailable. So maize is deficiency in tryptophan. So there is a chance of deficiency of niacin. Those who use maize or corn as staple diet. One more, there is a possibility of inability to convert tryptophan to niacin. In this case also, there is a deficiency of niacin. Okay. But in Hartnup disease, okay, in Hartnup's disease, name of the scientist, intestinal absorption and renal tubular reabsorption of tryptophan is defective. In this particular disease, Hartnup's disease, intestinal absorption and renal tubular reabsorption of tryptophan is defective. So there is no reabsorption of tryptophan, that is tryptophan shed in the urine. This led to a deficiency of tryptophan and consequently that of nicotinamide, that is NAD and NADP. Okay. So in Hartnup disease, intestinal absorption of and renal tubular reabsorption of tryptophan is defective. Okay. It's a inborn disease. This leads to a deficiency of tryptophan and consequently its coenzyme tryptophan, and consequently because of deficiency of tryptophan there is reduced production of niacin. Understood? No, from tryptophan we can synthesize niacin. Okay. So next is niacin deficiency leads to clinical condition called pellagra. Like beriberi, this pellagra also important short note. So students remember, either 1 mark question, deficiency of niacin cause dash. Deficiency of niacin causes following clinical condition A, B, C, D. So you have to remember. So pellagra is due to the deficiency of niacin. Pellagra means in Italian word it is rough skin. So there is a main manifestations involved gastrointestinal tract, central nervous system and skin. The symptoms of pellagra are commonly referred as 3Ds, not 3D, this is 3Ds: dermatitis, diarrhea and dementia. Dermatitis means involved to skin, diarrhea means it involves to gastrointestinal tract, dementia is involved to central nervous system. Okay. So dermatitis brings red erythema, again reddish, found in the areas of skin exposed to sunlight, that is mainly neck, ankle, feet and parts of face is exposed to sun. There you can see bright red erythema, reddishness. Okay, erythema, that is in the skin. So dermatitis, derma means skin. Diarrhea is due to chronic inflammation of the intestinal mucosa, gastrointestinal tract. Dementia means due to degeneration of nervous tissue and is associated with irritability, inability to concentrate and poor memory, that is dementia, mainly related to central nervous system. Degeneration of nervous tissue and associated with irritability, inability to concentrate and poor memory, because this NAD and FAD involved in lot of reactions is seen as a coenzyme. Okay. So it affects the growth of the nerves also. So pellagra, remember, okay, 3Ds: dermatitis, diarrhea and dementia. Next vitamin we just see briefly, then continuation next class. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. It is like hexose structure. C6H12O6 is glucose or hexose. This is C6H8O6. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. The structure of ascorbic acid is closely resembles that of hexose. C6H12O6. This is C6H8O6. And remember, vitamin C is very strong reducing agent. Okay, this is the structure. No need to write actually. If you possibly remember C6H8O6. Okay, this is the C6 H8 and O6. Okay, this is the structure of vitamin C. Ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is nothing but vitamin C. What is the source of vitamin C? Most of the students knows. Can you tell? Citrus fruits. This is also one word or multiple choice question. Which is the richest source of vitamin C? A. Citrus fruits, like, okay. Citrus fruits: orange, lemon, gooseberry, amla. You know that amla, many products are there. There are obtained from the mountain also, hybrid also, amla, guava, all rich source. Citrus fruits, even gooseberry, amla we call. Okay. Rich sources, good sources: green leafy vegetables, tomatoes and potatoes. Poor: meat, milk and fish. Okay. Opposite, like riboflavin is rich in milk, but vitamin C is poor in milk, rich in citrus fruits. Okay, amla, you know that left side is amla. Okay, gooseberry we call. Citrus fruits, orange, lime, all citrus fruits, okay, rich in vitamin C. So what is the recommended dietary allowance? Adult 60 milligram per day. Pregnancy, of course, it requires more, up to 80 milli, and lactation up to 80 milligram is required. Okay students, let us continue next class. Remember, pellagra also important question. Okay, deficiency of niacin causes pellagra. There are 3 D's: dermatitis, diarrhea, GIT, gastrointestinal tract involved, and dementia, where central nervous system is involved. Thank you.